Welcome to Stimulus Wealth Today. Many Americans continue to follow every update from the Internal Revenue Service closely, especially when it comes to direct financial relief. The recent confirmation that 1,232 checks have already been sent out has captured attention nationwide. These payments are especially significant for individuals who rely on Social Security disability insurance and Supplemental Security Income, as well as low-income households struggling with everyday expenses. The IRS has clarified that the payments are part of an approved support program intended to ease the burden caused by rising costs of living and ongoing financial challenges. Recipients who qualify for the $1,232 payment do not need to worry about filing a special application in most cases. For those already receiving SSDI or SSI benefits, the process is designed to be automatic. This means the payments are sent directly to the same accounts where monthly benefits are normally deposited, or via paper check, if that is the usual method of delivery. The goal is to make the process as simple and efficient as possible for individuals who may find complex paperwork overwhelming. One of the most important clarifications is that these payments are not considered taxable income. Beneficiaries will not need to include them in their taxable earnings for the year, which ensures the full amount goes directly toward covering necessary costs such as rent, groceries, medical bills, and utilities. For seniors and disabled individuals who live on fixed incomes, this assurance offers peace of mind. The timing of the payments has also been explained. While many recipients have already seen the money deposited, others may notice a slight delay depending on their financial institution or the processing schedule. In general, those using direct deposit tend to receive funds faster than those waiting for paper checks to arrive in the mail. The IRS has emphasized that if a recipient does not see the payment right away, they should allow a short window of time before contacting support, since staggered distribution is normal. Eligibility for the $1,232 payment is determined by existing federal records. Individuals receiving SSDI or SSI are automatically included, but others may also qualify if they meet certain income and residency requirements. The payments are meant to target people most in need of assistance, ensuring resources are directed where they can make the greatest impact. This focus reflects the continuing efforts to provide relief to vulnerable groups such as seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income families. Many beneficiaries have expressed relief at this support, noting that even though $1,232 may not cover all expenses, it makes a meaningful difference. For example, someone relying solely on monthly SSI might face challenges paying for both rent and medication. With the extra payment, they may be able to purchase necessary prescriptions without sacrificing groceries. The additional funds can also help offset the sharp increases in utility costs during seasonal changes or provide an emergency cushion for unexpected bills. For individuals with direct questions about the payment, the IRS website remains the most reliable resource. Beneficiaries can also check their usual benefit account to see if the deposit has arrived. Those waiting on a mailed check should keep an eye on delivery timelines, as postal delays are possible in some regions. Patience is encouraged, but the IRS assures that all eligible recipients will receive the funds they are entitled to. The rollout of the $1,232 checks highlights the continued effort by federal authorities to cushion the impact of economic uncertainty. Many households across the country have been struggling with higher food prices, increased housing costs, and medical expenses that continue to rise. For seniors and people with disabilities, these challenges are even more severe because they often live on fixed incomes that do not adjust quickly to inflation. When everyday items like groceries, prescription medication, and utilities rise in price, it creates a gap that is difficult to manage. This payment is part of broader measures aimed at providing short-term financial stability, giving recipients some breathing room to focus on their health and daily needs rather than constant financial stress. Some recipients may wonder if future payments will be announced. While there is no guarantee, federal officials often review economic conditions to determine whether additional relief is necessary. If inflation remains high or new economic challenges emerge, similar programs could be considered to support struggling households. Historically, when the economy faces periods of high cost of living pressures, temporary relief measures are sometimes introduced to help the most vulnerable. However, for now, the confirmed $1,232 check stands as a meaningful step in providing direct assistance to those who depend most on federal support, especially those already on SSDI and SSI benefits. Families with members receiving SSDI or SSI are also experiencing indirect benefits from this payment. A caregiver, for example, may be balancing multiple responsibilities, covering household expenses, paying for medical visits, and ensuring basic needs are met. Having an extra $1,232 available for the person under their care eases that responsibility. It means the family can redirect other resources toward rent, utilities, or even savings. This ripple effect shows how direct payments not only stabilize individuals, but also strengthen the financial well-being of entire households. In some cases, this assistance helps families avoid debt or catch up on bills that might otherwise go unpaid. For many, this money arrives at a critical time. Seniors facing prescription copays may now be able to purchase the full amount of medication without cutting back on food. People with disabilities who rely on special equipment or transportation services may be able to use these funds to cover service costs that are not always fully supported by insurance. Others may use it to repair household appliances or to stock up on essential supplies that reduce long-term stress. Every household has its own set of priorities, but what remains constant is that the payment provides a valuable safety net. While this payment is a one-time relief measure, it reflects the government's acknowledgement of the difficulties faced by vulnerable populations. It is not expected to solve long-term financial hardship, but it does provide a timely boost during a period of rising economic pressures. Recipients are encouraged to plan carefully when using these funds. Many financial advisors recommend putting payments like these toward essentials first, such as food, shelter, medical care, and transportation. For some, setting aside a portion for emergencies may also be wise, as unexpected expenses are often the greatest source of stress for people living on fixed incomes. The importance of trust and transparency in these programs cannot be overstated. The IRS has released official details to ensure that recipients fully understand both the purpose of the payments and how they are distributed. Clear communication reduces the risk of confusion and misinformation, which is especially important for seniors who may already be overwhelmed by complex financial systems. At the same time, vigilance is required because scammers often use such opportunities to take advantage of vulnerable groups. Recipients are reminded never to provide personal or banking information in response to unsolicited messages or calls. The IRS will not ask for payment or personal details in exchange for releasing funds, and any such request should be treated as a scam. Another factor to consider is the speed of distribution. While many individuals have already received the $1,232 payment via direct deposit, others are still waiting for mail checks. Postal delays, banking holidays, or processing backlogs can sometimes cause short-term waiting periods. Those who have not yet received their payment are advised to check their usual deposit accounts regularly and allow a reasonable time frame for delivery. In most cases, delays are temporary and do not affect eligibility. The impact of this payment extends beyond the immediate relief it provides. It serves as a reminder of the importance of federal safety nets during times of uncertainty. For seniors who have worked their entire lives and now depend on Social Security, or for disabled individuals who face additional daily challenges, knowing that financial assistance is available creates a sense of security. It reinforces the idea that their needs are recognized and supported at the national level. Disclaimer: this content is created for informational and educational purposes only. It is not official financial, tax, or legal advice. While every effort has been made to provide accurate and up-to-date information, details regarding IRS payments, Social Security, SSDI, or SSI may change over time. Viewers and readers are encouraged to verify all information directly with the official IRS website or other trusted government resources. We are not affiliated with the IRS, Social Security Administration, or any government agency. Always use caution to avoid scams, and never share personal or banking information with unverified sources.